guys, how are we today? Good to see you guys. We have some exciting things to discuss. All right, I have something to admit to you guys. I wasn't feeling well yesterday, as you guys know, so I didn't stream. But then late last night, I could not help myself but to get online and do a little leveling. I did a little leveling off stream, which I haven't actually done before, and I got something really good off stream. Okay, so I was on my Warlock. I'm in the Barrens, late night, just doing a little bit of grinding. What might I have gotten that I've never gotten before in Hardcore? Does anybody know? Spoiler alert, or your tip is it's really freaking good for Hardcore. We got Swiftness Potion Recipe. People, can you guys freaking believe it? I have never gotten this before, and getting this on Warlock, are you kidding me? Once I get, so I think it's like 16, right, that I get sack for the Void, and once we have that, we can just sack and then run at the speed of light. This Warlock is feeling so strong, stronger than like any other tune that I've had. I can't believe it. I mean, it's feeling good, people. So we don't want to jinx anything. I don't know the horde areas that well at all, so things could definitely go wrong, but I will say I've been having a blast. I was having a lot of fun on this Warlock last night, kind of getting the hang of it. And I mean, so since I hit 12, I trained some new stuff since last time I saw you guys. So we have this like health funnel situation going on now as well. So I can funnel health to my pet. I can do my life tap. I feel like there's always something I can be working on as Warlock, which is kind of nice because it keeps my mind active a little bit as we're leveling. It's kind of wild playing as Horde because we're so very like, you know, not into any sort of set pathing on this side of things at all. There's a lot to learn over here. All right, we're gonna get some centaurs. We're also maybe gonna get the fungal spores quest done as well. Leveled super fast in the 50s as destruction luck, but as Hardcore, you recommend staying affliction all the way. You respect at 43. Yeah, I have no clue how we'll play into spec. It's gonna be something where like, so far we've had a very clear, everybody said go 5 into corruption off the bat. And we've done that and it was a good call. So now when it comes to like speccing, as we move forward, like I'm just gonna have to look online, get comms from you guys, figure it out. One thing, like I try to get recommendations from everybody and then I try to make like an informed decision when it comes to spec, but then after I've played something a while and I start to realize like where I'm lacking or what I prefer, I can then kind of, you know, as I get more familiar with the class, basically, I can then make more of like my own decision. And so with Paladin, it was kind of interesting because a lot of people recommended going with like one build. And I went with that at first, and then I was like, you know what, this just like doesn't feel that good to me. And then but like by the time I have played it enough to make that call, I was then just able to respec into what I prefer to play. And it'll probably be the same on Warlock because like I have the luxury of respecing. Like we don't have to save a ton of money because we get a free mount. So we can afford to respec if we don't go as like optimally, or if we want to respec later down the road, which is exactly how Paladin was, which was super nice. Yikes. There we go. Oh my god, it got me low health. I didn't want to take a health pot. All right, this is nice. Curved dagger of stamina. Upgrade from our current dagger. We'll take that. Look at this. We have so many greens. Holy crap. I got my bracers enchanted. I did that before I switched over from disenchanting, so that feels good. Can't really get into the caster mindset. You know, I didn't think that I would be able to either, but Warlock has really taken me by surprise here. Ding, by the way, level 15. Cruising. And we have a couple quests to turn in too. Horde is a way of life. Yeah, DG, that's what you guys want to think. You guys are like, I know there's so many people out there that are like, oh yes, it's finally happening. Silver is going to become a Horde main. What professions did I do? So I started with enchanting and tailoring, people, to get my wand crafted. And then I made a couple other things just to sell. Like I enchanted my bracers, all that stuff. I trained herbalism and alchemy because It's in the bank now, actually. It's not in my bag. But I got the Swiftness Potion recipe, which I've never gotten before. But that's like, you know, blessed to get that. And so now we need to work on leveling up our herbalism and alchemy. So it's been kind of nice. Like, I think I made pretty good use of the enchanting and tailoring. I got a wand quicker than I would have, you know, and it's a better wand than like if I would have just bought the vendor wand. And then also I got to enchant my bracers and stuff, like got a few bonuses out of it. But then now obviously like I'm playing a little bit of a catch-up game with the herbalism and alchemy. But I mean, who can complain, right? Like I got swiftness potions, so I have to go herbalism and alchemy. Warlock is one of the best classes lore-wise. So many good class quests. It's just so strong. So strong. And then we're about to be 16, so we'll get the option to sack our void, which is gonna feel strong as well. I just feel like there's so much that I can be doing. Like, it's really nice because I can put, like, if I want to, I can be kind of like lazy, if you will, and just like put dots up on the target, send in my void, and then just kind of chill and read chat with you guys. But also, like, if I want to focus up a bit more, there's so much that I can be doing. You know, like funneling health to my pet, or life tapping, or just applying different curses and fears, and just seems like it seems like it's really gonna be nice for me to play on stream with you guys. Like, I'm really liking it so far. Oh my god. This is not what I want to see, guys. This is not what I need to see before we do this run. I said ISO tank and healer for RFC in a bit. And Jerome says we're gonna die. And then Radlock says not with me as your tank. And then he says me and Jerome go way back to like 2 days ago. And then Jerome says we are all dead. I don't know what that means. Maybe they died together already? Uh-oh.
Can we pause after this? And I'm gonna put my threat meter on.
Yeah, good idea.
Also, I need to see who does #1 damage, of course.
So far, it's me, so you might not want to put the damage meter up.
Okay, well, we'll see about that.
Oh god, I knew it was going to turn into a competition. It always does. We gotta be careful, because now we're gonna like start all competing for DPS. And get ourselves killed.
I got caught up in the DPS war, and I may have inadvertently ripped threat and almost killed all of us.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
I was just trying to pump so hard. I'm the 3rd highest DPS warlock right now. This is not okay. I need a spell power potion or something.
We have to parse RFC, okay? Imp does a lot of damage. I guess that's true. Should I just like get my imp out and not tell anybody? Just kidding. We have our void. Our void is going to be really helpful because not only does it help the group, but it also helps us if something goes wrong. I mean, actually, that's maybe more of a question for Haley. Like, actually, a serious question. Like, outside of memeing about who's doing the most damage. I know you said the tank is taking a good amount of damage, and right now it's like single target pulls. And so like our voids aren't necessarily like overtaking him on threat. So actually it might be better to just burn with the imp and then get void out like for boss fights or something. Now we have our imp out. We're not gonna say a word. Nobody say anything. Nobody make any set of movements. We're just gonna casually have our imp out instead.
Hey, can I drink before the next pull?
See if this helps our DPS. Uh-oh, they're gonna see that we have our imp out because we're waiting. Let's hide in the back here so they don't see it. God, my damage. Nobody look at the damage meter for the last one because I was like summoning my imp.
All right, good to go.
All right, it's time. I'm gonna just suddenly watch me take top DPS here, just out of the blue. Okay, it's working. It seems to be working a little bit. It doesn't seem as significant as I thought that it would be, but it's working a little bit. I'm gonna get my void out for this.
Are we
I'm
gonna
nervous. This is like the Ragnaros of RFC.
are we gonna let voids get aggro so that Koku can get in and out without being hit by that giant Nova?
He has a knockback, so just be careful.
Okay, I'm just gonna send my void in first, and Smitty, you can do the same so that we just start getting threat. Okay, you ready?
Oh hey, yep. I pulled something. There's a pull behind. There's an ad for a Pat.
Okay.
Thank God we didn't
Good
pull.
comms. You guys let me know when you're ready. Smitty and I are gonna send in our voids.
Rest in peace, blueberries.
I'm good to go.
Okay, sending it in. Oh my god, it's scary having like my pet on it.
We going in?
Right here is fine. You can cast from here.
Execute. Recklessness.
Good
nice.
job.
I was looking for the crystalline cups.
Holy crap, y'all are poggers.
That is the
Love
best possible drop from this mob. For
That
me,
was
at least.
like the easiest fight of that boss I've ever seen in my life. Guys, this has been really fun. I love doing these dungeon runs. I'm glad to finally be in this level range. Let's see how they're feeling. So Smitty Drum, this is both of your first hardcore dungeon runs, right?
I have to say, I'm
Yeah.
loving it. I don't know if this is how it always is, but it's great.
Yeah. Is it as scary as you thought it would be?
No, this is amazing. I want to do every dungeon now.
I'm still a little scared.
It does vary depending on the group. Like I will say, it's good to go in with people that you know because that tends to go better. But yeah, it's not usually as bad as you expect it to be.
And I've started healing pretty much all my hardcore dungeons, so I'm always good to heal.
Always gonna heal. Yeah, it's nice having somebody who's like devoted to their role too. Like it's hard to get a good healer and a good tank, and if you can find those things, I mean, it helps these runs. Like you feel the difference. Like, I don't know if Titans is still here because I think he was doing his own RFC run, which was kind of funny because we ended up doing runs right at the same time, but not being in the same group. Titans healed for our alliance group, like on stash, like pretty much the whole way, and he's an awesome healer, and I trust him very much. So like having somebody like that, like once you've run with a healer or a tank and you trust them, it also makes it feel like way better to do these, you know, with people that you know. Waiting to go to sleep until the dungeon is over. We're getting there. We are getting there. Yeah, it is hard to like. It's hard to go, you know, to look away when
Are you gonna
these
drink
things
before
are
the
going
boss?
on. Because something could always go wrong, even down to the last pull, you know.
Alright, I'm good.
Nice.
Heck yeah, y'all.
Fastlands down.
All
I
right.
didn't drop anything, how rude.
Good job, guys. Clean. The cleanest RFC I've
was
ever done.
amazing.
I've only done
That
two,
was great.
but the other one didn't go so well, so I'm glad that one went well.
Honestly, I feel like warlocks are great, but the healer and tank were so good too.
Thanks
Yeah.
so much.
Now, everybody watch. Don't accidentally auto-run into lava on the way out,
Yeah.
because that
Don't
that
follow
happens.
Smitty, he's about to walk in the lava.
Going for a quick dip.
That's the speed run, y'all.
Yeah, if you guys don't know the backstory, I think the last time Haley was in RFC.
Oh no, I've
Um,
killed a beast again.
Okay. They were like doing a 24-hour stream or something like that, and ended up running into one of these groups, like this group over here, thinking that was the dungeon group, and like ran into the NPCs and
Oh,
died. So that's why I marked myself with a moon, so that we had a reference point of which group was our group and not the NPCs.
There you go, Silver. Big brain over there. Always looking out.
Alright, thanks guys. It was a lot of fun. See you guys next time.